Hey guys, just picked me up another bike. Buddy had it. He got it from state auction or something. Used to have one of these back when they first came out. They were fun to ride, so I figured better get one now. I can get it cheap. Let me flip it around here so you guys can check it out. Alright guys, I kind of already tore it apart. It was crashed. I took the front fairing and headlights and that stuff off. I think it was kind of shorting out a little bit on the headlights. It's 1990 Fzr1000. Whoever had it flipped it over backwards. You can tell tailpipe's all smashed and the tail lights all broke off. Other than that, headlights, I got all the plastic up there. It's scratched up. It's got dent in the tank right there, but it's not too bad. I just wanted to make sure I could get it to fire up. I put some spark plugs in it and carbs are already off. I just sprayed some starting fluid down it. Fired up, so we'll just set it back here. We gotta get this thing here going. I got some blocks from work. It's scrap. They were all dented and smashed up, so I cut them down to 7.5 inches. So there's the other pieces down there off of them. So I'll put these in the mill and kind of clean them up a little bit around the edges. Then we're going to take and put them over here. Walk you guys back up here. I went ahead and forgot to have the camera going. I keep forgetting the GoPro inside. So I went ahead and pulled out those bolts I was talking about. So I don't know if you can see it. I lifted it up a little bit so it came right up off of there. Now I got to cut that steering arm right there in the center. I'll get some metal and I'll just lengthen it for now. I'm going to raise that front end up just under 7.5 inches. So it depends how much I take off those blocks. Get them cleaned up. All right, we'll get back here and we'll get some more done. I got to get this thing raised up and back together today because I got to put it outside because we're going to be bringing a race car down here. All right, guys, today we're going to get this frame out underneath this Chevelle so we can get it sent off to sandblast and powder coat it. It's starting to rust up. It was bare metal and now it's getting a bunch of scaly rust on it, so we want to get this done. Even though we're not ready to start working on it, just so it doesn't get any worse. All right, put you on the old GoPro here and do some fast forward. guys, I forgot to do a video after we got the frame out of the Chevelle. We just took it out from underneath there. I think I got fast forward. Set it on its side. We took it out, put it on the trailer. I took it over and dropped it off at the powder coaters. They're gonna sandblast it and powder coat it. 275 bucks. I thought that was a good enough deal. All right, finish up putting the FZR back together, and we're gonna get back on that 52. Got this thing all power washed up. Looks a lot better now. I forgot the video before I did it, but that stuff was all black, bunch of leaves and stuff down in there. So it looks a lot better now. Got the carbs too done. Tore them apart. Cleaned them all. Got this Branson here. Got that out of trash pile at work. It works pretty good. Small though. I got that big one over there. It didn't work, so I took it apart, and there's a fuse blown. So I didn't have any of those kind of fuses, so I put a bolt in there and plugged it in. It shot sparks clear across the garage, so I guess you're not supposed to put bolts in place of fuses, but just trying to make it work. All right, we're gonna get back on this thing and get her done. Try to get it put back together pretty good and make it run. Picked up a front fender for it. That one there is, I guess you call that a duct tape fender. So got that put on. Picked up a couple other things. You guys probably ain't interested in this bunch, but I'm just making a video out of it. Get this done. We're gonna pull in 52 out there and get back on that. All right, we'll get back here and get something else done. Okay guys, I got it put back together, waiting on some parts to come in. I'm going to get started back on something else, but at least I got this put together. I got fired up, waiting on this front cowl to come in. Ended up having to buy a new one out of Sweden or Belgium, or I don't know, one of those foreign countries. But let's put that panel back on. It's a little road rash, gives the bike character. Went through, rebuilt the carburetors. Well, cleaned the carburetors, and they're starting to leak. So all the seals are dry rotted. So I gotta get a seal kit, and then I think that's coming from Germany or something. But got the tail piece on. I can't find this piece here. So I can order a one-piece tail section, but it wouldn't have a rear seat then. Other than that, come back together. Doesn't look too bad. So I think we're gonna push it over to the side because I think the fairing is like a month out for that front cowl to come in. And the gaskets I think are saying like October. So I think we're gonna push the 52 back in and see if we can get the front end raised on it and mess around with that. Still need to get that out in the field. Make a yard art out of it. All right, that's it. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Benny, come on. Come on, you two.